Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today I am going to be opening up the October ArtSnacks box. And if you're not familiar with ArtSnacks, it is a monthly subscription. They send you some really awesome art supplies each month, usually a sample. Sometimes they'll send you a set of something, but it's usually a sample from, a larger set or items that you can buy individually. So you can pay $24 a month, or you can do 6 months for $132, or you can pay for a full year subscription for $240. And I'm excited to get into this one because since it's October, I'm hoping they'll send me some stuff for Inktober. That is something that artists do the month of October. And if you don't know what Inktober is, I also have a video kind of going over what that is if you want to check it out. Alright, let's see, where's my card? Here we go. Ooh, and they made it black. Super cool. So in each box you get this little card, and it tells you information about each item in your box. Oh, here's my snack. So you also get a piece of candy in each box, hence ArtSnacks. And I'm looking, ooh, here's my sticker. So I got a purple sticker for October. Now each month you always get an ArtSnacks sticker. Typically they look like this. This is their general logo, but for holidays and special occasions they will change it up and send you a special sticker. So here's kind of a sneak peek of what we got going on. So let's take this away and we'll break down what we got. So, looks like I got a special little pen this month. So, I really like my pen. This is super cute. Not something that I was expecting to get. Oh, wow, this is nice. So, this is definitely for Inktober. So, these are, I'm sure I'm going to butcher this name, Marabu Fineliner Graphix pens. This is an ArtSnack exclusive. This handy set of Marabu Fineliner Graphix pens covers all your drawing needs. In this pack you'll find fineliners size 0.2, 0.4, and 0.8, as well as a brush tip pen. They're each filled with water-based pigment ink that flows consistently and smoothly. So let's see if I can get these open. Alright, so there's our pens. Let's grab some paper. Move my other pen out of the way. Okay, so which one is this? So this is the brush. Ooh, that looks nice. Very small brush. So there's our brush tip. Next we have our 0.2. These write really nicely. And 4. And this is our big boy. This is 8. So they write really nicely. First impressions, the 4 kind of looks a little gray when it dries. This one does as well. So that may or may not bother you if you're expecting it to be, a strong black color. Overall, I like these. I like the grip on the lid, which is nice when you're taking the lid off. Doesn't fit on the back though, but nothing really fancy where you hold it, but I do like the little grips on the lid. Alright, let's see what else we got. So also for our Inktober, we've got some Winsor & Newton Ultramarine ink. Oh, that's nice. Very pretty. So let's open this up. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's see. I do have, let me see. So I do have a small brush here. Scooch that out of the way. Nope, didn't dip enough. Ooh, that's pretty. So I've never actually used this brand of ink, but I'm really liking it. That's also a good thing about the ArtSnacks subscription. You get brands that you are not 100% familiar with or just totally new to you, so it's a good way to try new brands and different art supplies. I'm loving this blue that they sent me. Alright, let's put the lid back on just in case, because I do not want ink everywhere. Alright, now let's get into what's wrapped in the tissue. And then since for October, instead of the usual green tissue, we got black. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, we got some good goodies here. So they sent us a nib, also for inking, for Inktober. Uh-oh, smeared my ink a little bit. They sent us a brush and a pen. So I've already used the brush and the ink, so I'm not going to dip this one in there, but this is a really nice brush. Let's read about our brush. So this is the Connoisseur Protégé short handle white nylon brush. For a different inking experience, use the short handle white nylon brush with your Winsor Newton drawing ink. This sturdy brush has durable bristles that can handle a full paint or ink load for long-lasting strokes of color. And I love this size that they sent me. I'm really into using small paint brushes a lot when I'm doing watercolor. So I love that they sent me a number 4. Make sure. I'm not going to do that right now. I don't want to mess up my bristles. Alright, I do want to try the nib though, since I already dipped a paintbrush in the ink. Okay, so if you're not familiar with these, you have your handle and your tip. And this slides, there's a little kind of circle in your nib. I don't know if we can focus in and look at it. Yeah, camera's not going to focus in enough. But if you can kind of see, there's a circle right here, and then your nib fits down in between the crack in the circle, and you push it in like that. Okay, so let's take the ink back off, the lid back off. Then we're going to dip. You really only have to dip the ink up to about right here, that it fills in and slides down here into the well, and then it's fed by gravity when you are writing with it. So you don't have to shove the whole thing in there, just until you can have the ink flow through the hole and down the back. So you can see here's the ink on the front. You can kind of sort of tell there's a pool right here in the back. This is where it will feed down to the tip when you write with it. This is really good for sketching or really fine details when you're doing your inking. Just main thing you want to make sure you do is when you're done, you really need to make sure you wash your nib really well. Wash this tip, make sure you get all the ink out of it, make sure you get it dry. Do not leave water sitting on it because it will rust and the ink will dry in the well here. Actually, it'll dry wherever you leave it, but it'll dry in the well here, and then it will not write as good. So anytime whenever you finish inking, make sure that you rinse it off and you dry it so it does not rust. But I really like this nib. And they're made really well. The handle, it's got a nice little dip where you can put your finger, and this flares up a little bit. Nice thickness here. It fits really snugly and comfortably in your hand when you are working with the nib. And then some people, you can leave this in here or you can take it out. I have a little plastic container that holds all my nibs, so if you want to put it in a little something, probably wouldn't keep it in this, but if this is all you have, you could definitely keep it in there. You just really want to make sure you put it somewhere where the tip is not going to get damaged or bent when it's not in use. Alright, let's put the lid on the ink again. And our last item in the box is this ZIG brush pen, and I think I've gotten some of these before. Let's see. Alright, so this is the ZIG brush pen. It packs a punch of color filled with dye-based ink. This pen can create a variety of vibrant lines. Its firm felt tip provides great control, making it perfect for adding finishing touches and details to your work. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Ooh, this is a pretty green. It's almost kind of a mint colored green. So I like this. I'm not really big into brush tips. I don't use them a whole lot, but it handles really well. It's firm, but it's also got, you know, a nice amount of give depending on what you're using it for. If you like using it for lettering, whatever you want to do with it. But it's a nice little bonus item in the box. So we got a bunch of things today. We got our box of Graphix pens, and we got 3 drawing pencils, 3 pens, and a brush pen. So we got our pen, nib, and holder, and I didn't read to you about that. A bottle of ink wouldn't be complete without a reliable dip pen. That's why we've included a Speedball standard pen nib holder and number 512 or 502 pen nib for you to try out with your new ink. This nib has a fine, semi-flexible tip that's perfect for drawing or lettering. To use, insert the nib into the circular opening on the top of the nib holder. Be sure to wash your nib with warm water after every use, and we talked about that. Make sure you're keeping it clean and keeping it dry so it does not rust. We got our very nice paintbrush here. I love this. I love the size. I like the pretty blue color that it is. We got our ink from Winsor and Newton. We got our ZIG brush pen. And we got our little pen. With the release of his new book, Things Are What You Make of Them, we've partnered with artist and author Adam J.K. to bring you an enamel pencil pen. Created just for ArtSnacks, filled with insights and inspiration for anyone who makes art. JK's book will help you overcome creative fears and find your purpose. Flip through the mini zine for a preview and wear your pencil pen proudly. Oh, so this is a zine. Let's open this up. I thought it was just a piece of paper that it was stuck to. But it says it's a mini zine. How cool. Identifying your truth. It's magical, not magic. Creativity is sort of a catch-all idea that encompasses so many things. It's hard to nail down, but you know it when you see it. One thing it isn't is a superpower. You're just born with it. It's not exclusive. Anyone can tap into their creative energy to make something special with hard work and a little bit of luck. Very cool. Well, I'm glad they said that it was a little zine. I wouldn't have really figured that out until I took it out and I guess started examining this. I love that. That's a really neat idea. Alright guys, that is everything for the month of October. Like I said, if you're new to Inktober, you don't know a lot about it, go on over and check out my video on Inktober. And that's all for today, guys. See you next time.